I don't know what you would describe that as, but it's wonderful. Hello!
Hello.
We are back.
Goodness,
We're back! Campaign 2, Session 13, The Road to Ouversea.
Woo! The Road to Ouversea. That's what I'm going to name this.
Yeah, everyone leveled up
Yeah, we did.
about 1 minute before the session. Some people about a minute before the session.
Some
people
spent
were
all
ready.
day on this today.
Some people, it only took about 15 seconds to do.
Same! Yeah.
Martial classes.
Yeah.
It's harder when there's spells.
Oh my
True.
gosh, when you read through all of them, so many options.
And there's a
I'd have
warlock.
to
Yeah,
read
that's
for D&D.
quite a lot.
Bullshit.
Yeah, this is a math game, not a reading game.
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to do the recap from last week? You could even do it since you watched the video.
I could.
watched?
Yes, because I wanted to know what was going on.
He's a good player.
Also,
He's a player every DM dreams
We
of.
missed you, Gyrus!
Also, I do feel that one of you should do the recap because I probably miss.
I already
Fair
have
enough.
inspiration.
I don't have inspiration, so I'll do it.
All right.
And it was basically the Shannon show anyway.
That's true.
It
It
was
was literally
fast.
built.
Yes.
It was a spotlight on
Fast.
You and yours.
Bass.
Road to
Bass,
Ouversea.
right.
As we are twins, though, so I'll let it slide. Okay, so we made it to the Shrine of Shadows last time, which is my digs, which is pretty great. They all speak in sign language. Some of them have magical tattoos. That's pretty great. Everything's very super quiet. Our dad was missing.
What's his name?
Doug. How fun. Doug is around, or he wasn't around.
What's your family name?
Saint Pierre.
Saint Pierre.
French. Doug and
Yeah,
Aaron.
because they're from France, right?
Saint Pierre.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a human. He's fine. Okay. So we find it. We get there. We find out Doug and Raja are missing, and it's been like about 2 days. It's very sus. So we head out to try to find them because we know the gnolls are getting bold, which is a fun rhyme that I wanted to say.
Huh, yeah, it's nice.
Shadow monks tell us they also can't. It's a stretch. It was not a good rhyme.
It's a slant rhyme.
It was
It's close
slant.
enough.
Shakespeare, I think, would be okay with it. The Shadow monks also tell us they can't cast any high-level spells either. That's concerning. So we head out to go find Doug and Raja, my owlbear. That was great. We find them with the gnolls, like in this weird cavern type by the river. And it was a kind of a brutal ceremony, so we had to beat them.
What were they doing?
They were sacrificing someone in
Dead
order
bodies.
to resurrect a dead gnoll, which was gross.
It was.
It's gross.
He had like stuff falling off his bones. It's gross.
It's gross. So we rescued Doug and Raja. That was awesome. Then we head back to the Shrine of Shadows, and then it was my time to shine and compete in the ceremony where I could get my smoky boots,
Which she got.
which was a skill test, and I did get them, and they're great.
How was it? How was that?
Damn delight.
It was a damn delight. It was a skill session.
Were you nervous?
I was so nervous.
I was nervous. I was like,
I was so nervous.
keeping track. I was like,
Don't worry though, we made it.
You did.
Smoky boots acquired. And then we gave Doug the scroll of scenting at the end,
Oh yeah, so we can contact
so that
him.
we can, if he finds out anything important about like what's going on lately, he can let us know.
That is correct.
and there's another trial.
Oh, there's another trial to get magic tattoos, face tattoos. Any
It
tattoos?
doesn't have to be on your face.
Doesn't have to be on your face.
That's nice.
I thought it was going to be the ice cream cone, like
Yeah, we'll see.
a certain wrapper. Anyways,
Yeah.
don't
I think we
know
did
what
discuss
rapper
that.
is Anyway,
joking.
that's
joking.
the recap, and where we ended was we were gonna level up. Baz has her smoky boots. They're awesome, and
Remind everyone what they do.
Yeah.
What's it called?
they're called Boots of the Shadow Monk, but
Shadow Walker.
it says monk.
Should have said Shadow Walker. Shit. Either way.
Well,
They're called Boots of the Shadow Walker, aka Smoky Boots.
Yeah, that's what they are. Right? That's what they're actually called.
Says,
Smoky
while
boots.
you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving on. You also have advantage on dex stealth checks. And as an action, thank you, while wearing these boots, you can cast Arms of Hadar. Hadar?
I say Hadar.
Hadar. Once per
Hadar
day.
sounds scarier.
Refreshing at midnight every night.
Never met him. I don't know.
Yay, I get inspiration now, right? Yay.
Yes, you do.
Yay.
It was the Shannon show, and we all were along for the ride.
And we all had
It's
a
pretty
great
great.
time.
It was wonderful.
It was.
It's pretty great. We met a full-grown owlbear. He did
And
some nuzzling. It was awesome.
we met their dad, Doug.
Mhm.
He was a great success, apparently. You guys, he was well received
Yeah.
as an
He
NPC.
was.
Seemed
He was
to
well
enjoy it.
received.
Yeah, we did enjoy it. Doug
He's
was
a delight.
great.
We
And
love Doug.
We met a kid who has a crush on Baz.
Oh, yeah.
Also love that. That's great.
Indiana,
Indy.
right? What was his name?
Andy.
I think Indy.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy. All right, so
I thought it was Indiana Jones.
you spend the rest of the evening in celebration with maybe some drinks with Doug and your owlbear.
Brother.
Is there anything you want to do here before you head out? And you said last time that you're planning on just going to Ouversea as it's on the way to Arcelia. You want to be in a city in case the Embers are able to get in contact with you.
Mhm.
Ouversea is a good place to start, if not Arcelia.
Mhm.
And you have maybe a chance to investigate what was going on with the King of Ouversea, or I don't remember what his title was, but
I do. Poison specifically.
the poison for Cusco, yeah,
Poison
Cusco,
specifically chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco
Cusco.
is
Lord.
poison.
Lord of Ouversea, yeah.
Oversea.
Cusco
Title
is
guy.
poison.
We're also supposed to remind you that Doug has gifts for us.
That is true. Are you guys headed out soon? Is there anything that you can think of that you want to do here?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have them
Doug,
right
gifts!
here in front of you. Can you think of any other thing that you want to do while you're here? Otherwise, we can just get going.
Let's get going.
Like, try out my boots a couple times. Well, I mean, I'm wearing
You're
them.
gonna sneak up on your friends and,
Yeah.
and spook them?
Yeah.
We can't speak.
Who are you gonna sneak up on?
That guy over there.
Roll us a perception check. Or
Or
actually, what's your passive perception? You roll a
Endymion.
stealth check with advantage.
Passive perception. Yeah,
Because I
perception.
think Endymion would hate it the most.
To beat 11.
12.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. You sneak up on Endymion. At what time of the day do you sneak up on
Oh,
him?
sorry. I'm sorry, 19.
That's better.
Thank you.
I saw the 12 and I'm like, that's not right. But it should be the
Sorry.
11 anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's incorrect.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What time? When do you sneak up on him?
Oh, he's just like headed back to his room, kind of tipsy. I'm sneaking. I do.
Oh
So
my
wait,
God.
we can't speak, but we can make noises. I thought
Yeah,
we were
but-
the
No, you shouldn't really make any. You should try to avoid making noise.
I'm probably gonna let out a.
Yes. Yes, that's fabulous.
All right.
Endymion would hate it the most.
Yeah.
After a couple seconds, two people show up. They teleport in, and they sign language to you. What's wrong? What's going on?
Nothing. We're all good. It was just a prank. I'm so sorry.
Baz is like
They,
dying
they
laughing.
give you scowls.
Don't take my boots away. Love you. Bye.
I'll write out in the air.
Says something like,
My bad.
"This may or may not be told to the higher ups."
Ooh. Oh well. Worth it.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Signed all sassy. That's great.
And
Worth
one of them cracks a smile.
I knew it. I knew it.
That's fabulous. I like that.
I mean, it's like when young wizards, how much control? Like, she just
Yeah.
got these things.
Yeah, she's
you know,
pumped.
Just got him.
She scared the outsider.
Okay,
That
yeah.
Har, 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 har.
big scaredy cat.
All right, you sleep soundly in the safety of the Temple of Shadows, which is absolutely silent apart from the ticking and gear working inside.
Which is like a nice
Oh,
little
that's
background
nice.
noise. Yeah. White noise that we needed.
And so you have a long rest if you need. If anyone has anything
Oh,
that
yeah.
they need,
Okay.
spell slots,
That's long rest, let's just
hit
say.
dice.
Okay, half
Pretty sure-
of
pretty sure
5
I'm
is
good.
2. So I get 2 more back, correct?
You've used 5,
Good.
No, I had 2 left.
so you've used 3,
Yeah.
so you get 1 back.
God damn it.
Half of your used.
I'm never gonna remember that.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Trace.
All right, the next morning...
Wait, do I get all my points, my hit points back?
Yeah.
After a long rest?
Mhm.
Ah, I forgot about that!
There was
Bye.
a library here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Only
Hello.
accessible by shadow monks.
Okay, so Jairus would.
Do you want
You
me
would
to
not
go
have
look
access.
for something for you?
Oh, he's just interested in books.
Oh.
He likes books.
Did you
Yeah.
see the picture that we pulled up
I
for
did see
it?
the picture.
Yeah, oh, should we hit the library
Technically
before
not
we
allowed
leave?
in
Well,
there.
only
Only
she
shadow
can...
monks are allowed in.
Right.
You'd have to give her a reading list.
Should we give her one?
I mean, what books do you have in mind?
I actually really just want to walk through that library, so it's
Oh, you
less
can't
about...
go.
Exactly, it's less about what the books are.
There's not really
No
anywhere
spooky
to
boots.
walk in
No
it.
entrance
It's
into the
just
library for
up
you.
and down.
Yeah.
Teleport.
Jairus would just want old stories.
Oh,
Whatever
get him an
was
old
the
story.
You could do that thing.
What?
The books can't leave the premises, but
Oh.
he could read it. Give
He,
him, yeah,
I could go get a book.
go
for
get him a
Jairus.
book
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
could read while he's
do that.
Will
meditating.
Will you
Story
grab
of-
me a book too?
An old
What do
story
you
of the
want?
monks or something.
I
Okay.
want a
Once-
book about
I guess once
monsters.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you to come up with whatever you read.
I will come up with a story of a shadow monk.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. I grab you a book, and I grab Simone a book about monsters.
Okay.
It's also called the Monster Book of Monsters.
Mm.
The Monster Book of Monsters. I
Yeah.
like it. It's
Indeed.
monstrous.
Yeah, it's big.
Is there any specific monster that you try and are interested in?
I'm going to read about... Where are we headed? Oversea.
Ouversea.
Ouversea
Mhm.
monsters. What,
Are
what
there
kind of
any?
monsters would be in that area?
Well,
Oh, I'd like to read about the Kraken. I take it back.
Okay.
That's a monster, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
spooky.
yeah, I'd like to read
You
about
have tentacles. The Krakens have tentacles. The
The Kraken. That's
Kraken
great, that's great.
seems to be relevant.
Okay.
What would you do without me, twin?
Did you hear about the Kraken?
Uh-oh.
Just how many times it takes to get a Kraken alive?
How many of that?
10 tickles.
I hate how much I liked I liked that one so
Heavy
much.
sigh.
I hate how much I
I'm
liked
sorry.
it.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Monster Manual, page
I feel
197.
like one a session, maybe.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be
You
like
learn-
a joke.
The following. Kraken. Beneath the waves, the Kraken sleeps for untold ages, awaiting some fell sign or calling. Land-born mortals who sail the open sea forget the reasons their ancestors dreaded the ocean, even as the races of the deep ignore strange gaps in their histories when their civilizations nearly vanished after the appearance of the tentacled horror. At the beginning of time, Kraken served as fierce warriors of the gods. When the gods' wars ended, the Krakens shrugged free of their servitude, never again to be bound by other beings. Whole nations quake in fear when the Kraken emerges from its dark demesne? D-E-M-E-S-N-E.
Oh.
I don't know that word.
Me either.
Maybe it's a typo. And even in the middle of the deepest ocean, storms rise or abate according to its will. The Kraken is a primeval force that obliterates the greatest achievements of civilization as if they were castles in the sand. Its devastating attacks can destroy ocean trade and halt communication between coastal cities. An ominous darkness presages? What are these words? Presages a Kraken's attack. Ominous darkness becomes before a Kraken's attack, and a cloud of inky poison colors the water around it.
Inky poison.
Galleons and warships vanish when its tentacles uncoil from the deep. The Kraken breaking their masts like kindling before drawing down ships and crew, which you guys saw.
Yep.
So, worst situation match.
Not even
why
landlocked
it's-
surface dwellers. Not even landlocked surface dwellers are safe from a Kraken's wrath. Krakens can breathe air as easily as water, and some crawl up rivers to nest in freshwater lakes,
Oh my
Dis-
god, that makes it so much scarier.
destroying cities and towns along the way. Adventurers tell of these monsters lairing in the ruins of lakeside citadels, their tentacles twined around leaning towers of disintegrating stone.
Oh my goodness.
Some Krakens are virtual gods, with cults and minions spread across sea and land. that sound familiar. Others are allied with Olhydra, the evil princess of elemental water, and use her
Hydra.
cultists to enforce their will on land and sea.
The old Hydra.
A kraken pleased with its worshippers can becalm rough seas and bring a bounteous harvest of fish to the faithful. However, the devious mind of a kraken is ancient beyond reckoning and is ultimately bent to the ruination of all things.
I was going to say, why don't we just try talking to this kraken?
Worst
Never mind.
situation imaginable.
That was a fun little read.
And there's a quote. A kraken dreams of casting its tentacles into the heavens and strangling that which birthed it. And when its dream exceeds its reach, it settles for the oceanal passing ship. From the Night of the Kraken Cult, by Malfior Saring, pirate mage of Tether. Anyway,
Some
so
words
that's what you
in
learned.
there.
There are some words in there. That was...
Whoa! We could have just said accompanied instead of
I thought the quote was just going to be
we have a
I don't even know what
Or-
the fucking sound like.
Can we-
Everyone.
Doesn't seem like
Everyone.
D&D's in the business of being funny.
No, not too often. Sometimes.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Because they're correcting me out.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man, you are
Stop it.
on thin ice with our DM right now.
Okay.
Roll level exhaustion.
And so the next morning you arise and have your breakfast of oatmeal, nuts, berries,
Lovely.
water, tea, and whatever rations that you choose. You tell Doug that you're on your way to Ouversea, and he's like, wish you guys were staying for longer.
Love you, Dad.
Come back soon. You and I have a lot to catch up on, so make sure you come back soon. Before you go, here are some things that might help you along the way.
Yay! Love presents.
It's dangerous.
I
to
was
go
like,
alone.
gifts.
Okay, we
I'm
have-
sorry, we're the daughters?
Do you want to read them to the group? Then?
Yeah, like... I guess
Read it aloud.
You can read
Okay.
it.
This one is Elven Potion of Fog of War.
Jeez.
Smashing this potion releases a greenish fog cloud, a 20-foot radius that spreads around the corners and makes the area heavily obscured. It lasts for 1 hour or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. Taking a sip of the potion before it is used allows creatures to see normally through the fog.
Ooh.
Nice.
What's yours?
We've got orbs of trees sprouting. Shattering the orb causes a 30-foot tall tree to sprout, changing the climate within a 20-foot radius.
Whoa.
Each orb has a unique climate represented by the miniature trees within the orb. Look how pretty.
Pretty!
The tree and
We'll show the camera. You're showing it.
yeah,
No,
well,
just
it's
read
just like, I just was like, how do I get there? The tree and all of its effects last for 24 hours, then disappear. And then it
Neat.
goes into, we've got a spring, a summer, a fall, and a winter orb. And they all have different, like, situations.
What do they do?
Weird.
Well, let me tell you. Spring,
Oh,
a flowering tree with constant rainfall and temperatures in the mid-60s. Summer is a lush, leafy green tree with squirrels and birds and temperatures in the 90s. Makes sense, right? Lovely. Fall, the leaves are orange and red, and the tree has plentiful, magical fruit. See Goodberry spell.
Nice.
And temperatures in the mid-70s. And then winter, a leafless tree covered in snow, temperatures in the 0 to negative 10 degrees range. Creatures who start their turn in its range take 1d6 cold damage.
Whoa, cool.
So the spring is essentially a way for you to get water if you ever need it. The summer is a way for you to get food by the woodland creatures inside it, as well as just being a bulwark against cold, for instance. Good berries and then damage.
Thanks, Doug. That's
Wow.
really sweet.
So you get 4. There's 4 of them, so 1 for each season. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is
One
this
for
how
each
you say
season.
thank you in sign language?
Uh-huh.
Or you throw them all and just go, trees!
Trees! Temperatures!
Why would we do that?
And
Climate!
I haven't thought of
Creating
what would
climate
occur, but
disaster.
if you threw it at the ground under someone, I imagine I'll have to come up with something.
You're in the tree.
I'll have to come up with
Piercing
something.
damage?
Wow, cool.
Probably get sent up through
You
the
might be
air,
able to do it better. Than
sent up through the air, and then taking falling damage.
Neat.
That makes more sense than like going up their butt. Yeah.
Well,
gotta figure out directions. There we go.
Wow, you are so good at this.
Potion of fog.
Potion of fog of war.
Elven potion.
Elven.
Well, I mean, look at the.
It's not just a
look at the
regular
thing.
potion. Like,
Well, look at that.
yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, tell me an elf didn't create that decanter.
That's not working.
Yeah, it's not. It's just white. All right.
It's so great. How exciting, though. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. We love you, Doug.
You're welcome.
That's great.
All right.
I would like you to put it in your bag of holding.
Oh,
please.
okay.
Unless you want me to hold on to those. I'm nervous I'd drop one.
I am very dexterous.
He gives you a padded, like a
It's
box
like in a nice
with
case.
like cotton in it,
Zipper.
and there's like a wood plus sign so you can keep each of them.
Okay, that's nice.
Yes, they live in the bag of holding if that's what you want.
I'm gonna toss that in my list.
Yeah, make sure you guys.
Bag of holding inventory now has these two things.
Great.
Sweet.
All righty.
Fun.
Do you want to kind of disperse? Does anyone have any printouts on this side of the table?
I have
You have one?
I have an immovable rod.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that thing's cool. We should use that.
So then you have your time
Yes, I
turner.
got Ring of Slow Time.
You have your
I have
boots.
boots and elven fog of
And now
war,
that stuff.
and now
Okay.
orbs of tree
Great.
sprouting, I guess, as well.
It's just good to have out because you're gonna forget you have these things.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Totes.
I'm not forgetting I have the boots, but it's fine. It's
fair
just,
enough.
We can just
Smoky
line up all
boots.
of our things.
I love you, smoky boots.
All righty.
Already, Rue.
So you're off the next day. What time of day do you want to head out?
Probably kind of early-ish, right?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. What do
Oh,
you...
till.
Really like to sleep in.
I think we need to be up and at 'em and moving.
I really don't think that's
Probably.
necessary.
How long do you think it's going to take us to get to
Well, we've
Ouversea?
had breakfast so far.
It's a 3-day trek to Ouversea via road.
So we
Shall
better
we
get going.
teleport?
Shall we teleport with what?
How?
Can you Misty step us there?
It'll take a year to get there.
Can
Give
you
me a step.
Misty step us there?
It would
Probably 10 years.
probably be faster to walk. Let's be real.
So we're just like, oh, fine. 10 a.m.?
Whatever. Fine.
It's
The
good
morning
for the
time.
Constitution
Morning.
to leave with the rising of the sun.
You leave with the morning time. All right.
She's mad, so...
I love it. No one argued with 10 a.m.
No.
Wandering.
Oh, we should go earlier.
You leave in the morning time at some point.
It's 9:45.
Wait, let's discuss this for another couple minutes.
yeah.
So,
This is
right.
very important.
9:27.
All right. So you're headed down the mountains.
At approximately.
On switchbacks between hills, mostly following the river that you happen across the day before. The temperature is getting warmer and warmer as you descend each foot, as one does.
Lovely.
You go from this climate to something like this climate.
Outer space.
Well, that's really nice.
It's really lovely. It's what my backyard looks like right now. I need to really pick up those leaves.
Love that we didn't do our leaves either.
Oh, it's terrible.
Eventually,
I have no intention of doing it.
you get to, so right now you're just kind of on a walking path, like it's barely noticeable, but you're familiar with it. You're plenty familiar with it, so you're able to follow it until you get to a mining encampment, which you're also familiar with. Here they mine iron. It's a sort of a city-run or realm-run mine. It's not a private mine. Typically, there's quite a few people here, including guards for protection, things like that. Approaching the mine, you don't see as much. For your perspective, you don't hear or see as much busy work going on. You don't hear the sound of pickaxes as much as you normally would. You do hear some like agonizing moans and of men in pain. Approaching further, you can see a lot of men sort of laying out about the entrance of the mine in the encampments that they have like makeshift slings on their arms, stints on their legs, bandages around their chest and head. A lot of people bleeding, not profusely, but looks like they just had a head wound, that kind of thing. Do you guys go and see what's going on, or pass it right by?
All of these people need our help.
They seem fine.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're
We've got 3
okay,
days.
We'll go
they're clearly injured. We should at least see what's going on.
Yeah, we probably should.
We all begrudgingly stop.
Yeah.
All right.
The only one that's excited about it.
Walking up to the encampment, you find somebody who looks like they might be in charge, Gish, and you ask what's going on. He says, "Oh, hey there. Well, we're just trying to survive. What's going on with you?"
It appears that a number of your employees are in rather bad shape. Has something occurred recently?
Yeah, you could say that. Had a bit of a cave-in a few days back.
Oh, that sounds tragic. Is there anything we can do to help?
Well, you got some healing? Got any of that healing powers?
Not that I am aware of.
Or know any
Didn't he
He's a
interview?
holy man, though.
or any medicine or anything like that?
Not a holy man, but I can heal.
Great. They could use it.
Heal him.
Alright.
Yeah, all right, come on.
Heal him, boy.
He brings you
Go
over and
on,
he tells you,
get.
Go on, get boy. Okay.
"Come on, all right, come on. These here are the
More than just my spells.
No, me neither.
these here are the lucky ones. Hey, what's all y'all's names anyway?"
Hey, I'm Baz.
I'm
Baz.
Scourge Iris of the Order of the Gauntlet.
One of them robot guys.
Correct.
No.
Fancy.
knight.
Oh, fancy.
He's shining.
He's a knight.
He's in armor.
Yeah,
Get
we
it.
had one of you. We had one of you.
Was he a knight?
You had a knight of the Order?
No, we had a warforge
Oh.
for it. Just stopped working.
Oh.
Same time as that cave-in.
Oh.
Whatever them 3 waves or whatever they're calling it came through, shook the earth, had a huge ass cave-in, killed about 30 men. Ones that were most injured, we sent down to Ouversea on the carts that we had available. Those are those ones that were dying. These fellows here, they're in pain. They're not dying or anything. They got broken arms and ribs and legs and such. They got head wounds, as you can see, but they're in a lot of pain. I'll tell you that. Can't work. Not making any money.
What are you mining for?
I will help.
Iron.
I'll help. Alright. God. Give me that look.
I sure would appreciate
Dead
it.
robot.
They sure would appreciate it too. Aren't you adept? Or don't you have medicine check?
I don't think so. My,
Proficiency?
nope.
For some reason, I thought you did.
My wisdom
Either
is
of you?
real bad.
Somebody had wisdom.
I thought somebody
Actually,
had
yeah,
a
wisdom.
medicine.
No.
No,
thinking
I have a
about
+2 in medicine.
That's just because of your wisdom modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not proficient in
No,
it. I'm
not
just
proficient.
wise.
Sure.
I got
All right,
sneaky
so
boots.
it's all up to you, my friend.
Like that's
Yeah.
really
wise.
wise.
Are we planning on? How many people need healing?
Well, there's about 15 of them.
Would you say about 2 gold apiece for healing?
Yeah, we could swing that.
That sounds wonderful.
That's like about half off your going rate, right? We're being nice here.
I mean, we're being pretty nice here. That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, 2 gold. He shakes your hand.
All right. Should I just use all my first level spell slots? No.
There's 15 of them with broken somethings.
You should do everything you can to help.
Do you have cantrip things?
Because
No,
you can't
a healing
twin a
cantrip would be.
Can you
way
twin a
better.
touch spell? You can touch them both.
Twin spell.
So this spell...
According to Jeremy Crawford, can a spell affect only one creature at the spell's current level, and is it ranged? So I guess that's not what I asked.
Come on, Jeremy.
Google.
As long as a spell at levels being cast is incapable of targeting more than one creature, yeah, it's touch. So, yeah. I think I can.
You gotta find a color that matches your bag.
So,
Green.
I mean, I can,
No,
as
green
long as
is
I
like-
can
when it moves.
touch two of them at the same time,
Yeah.
I can use 4. All my first level spells, so you have 4, so 8 cure wounds.
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery people. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't say anything about.
Right.
As long as it meets the requirements of targeting one creature, as in no area of effect of spells.
Yeah.
This is
And
mighty nice.
it's not something you cast on yourself,
Right.
then it doesn't matter. Touch is fine.
So, just so everyone's aware, this is kind of spent for healing for today. So,
Yeah, this seems.
we could just stay here for the night and continue.
It's nice of you. Oh yeah, maybe we do that.
Oh, yeah,
It
okay.
is the right thing to do.
Would that be okay with you guys?
Yeah, sure. You heal up this whole lot of people, we'll give you a bed.
Oh, thanks, Miner.
No
man.
problem.
What was your name?
Name's Chisholm.
Hi, Chisholm. Thanks, Chisholm.
No problem. Thank you.
Technically,
Appreciate
I
you
could just
coming back.
upcast and use all my spell slots.
If
So
we're gonna
it'd be
sleep here.
8, 9, 10, 11, 8. 13 people you can heal by upcasts too.
How do you pick the 2 people that aren't going to get healed? We're drawing straws. This will be fun.
Maybe.
Perhaps the least injured of them.
Let them decide.
Unless you got some healing potions or something.
Do I have healing potions?
No,
I'm pretty sure I've got
I don't think we
those
have
too.
any.
I don't think we have any.
You can always just say none that you can spare.
None that we can spare.
None that I
Yeah.
can see.
Okay,
Easy.
well, maybe I'll just, as long as we're going to stay here for the night, and we're not going to have the risk of me needing to use any spells.
Yeah, or that, or go back to the Shadow Temple, I guess.
No, I can stay here the night with Chisholm. And...
Wow,
Company?
that's awfully forward of you.
Having to fight off a lot of
No, we already asked. He
bad
said it'd be
things in
good.
the middle of the night.
Well, nothing we can't typically handle. We got guards and stuff.
What's on the menu for dinner?
Well, probably stew.
Yeah, we'll stay for stew.
Or
Yeah.
we're feeding you too then. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I'm just joshing you. We'll feed you. I don't know.
All right, well, I will cast Cure wounds.
This is the nicest thing I've ever seen in D&D.
13 times.
Same.
Oh, I love it.
Great.
Do you want me to, like, roll the dice?
No, it's not necessary. You can
You're
just do that.
making your divine patron very
All right, so you
proud.
have 13 people that you heal.
Wow,
Okay.
that's really nice of you, Debbie.
So 8 at first level, 3 at second, 2 at third.
Okay. Do you have inspiration?
No.
You gain inspiration
Yeah,
for doing
that's
such.
so
Wow,
nice.
that's so
You
nice.
heal everybody and just go, "Ah."
And 26 gold. 26 gold, right? 13
Yep.
people, 2 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I really ought to have done it.
All right. Nothing of importance really occurs that day, so just a quick buck and a quick inspiration.
Oh,
Woohoo!
No skin off your eye. Just didn't make it very far from your shadow temple. That's all.
Oh,
we didn't make the 1 day journey even.
No. You
Love
made it.
it.
You made it like a third of the day. So it's another probably another 3 days till you get to Ouversea.
Hey.
Yeah. Did we learn anything from the miners?
What do you
What
ask
do
them?
we inquire?
Does Simone want to gamble?
What?
She always does.
Yes.
There's plenty of drinking to be had that night if
We'll
anyone's
have a
feeling
pint.
up for some booze.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always.
So how did the 3 waves affect you guys?
Well, there's a cave in.
Yes.
Fucking killed 30 fucking people.
Like we said.
Chisholm.
Chisholm!
Our entire fucking mine's down right now while we're trying to dig bodies out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
How did it affect you?
These
Fuck.
13 people feel
Fuck.
great.
What kind of fucking question? Damn.
We were on a boat and it sank. And,
We were on a boat.
and it sank.
And we were in the water, and we could breathe in the water. That was crazy.
And Damien's had a lot to drink.
No, I'm just tired.
Yeah, it's like
Every single one of my spell slots.
half a beer is enough for Endymion tonight.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, well,
Okay,
we're just
cool.
we sure are glad that you guys came by. Our men, the guys at the city center are actually kind of late. We usually get provisions and the guards, swap out, and some of the men kind of swap out, so you can see the families and stuff. So they'll send a caravan up with guards and a caster and a healer, typically. But about once a week, we'll get one of them. They are late. I was curious. Well, they probably can't afford to send a healer out to us when they probably got like women and children and probably hurt.
Yeah.
They were probably affected by the waves too. So
Seems that most people were.
yeah, it probably makes sense why they're a little bit delayed.
But you got me.
What the hell was that anyway? You got any ideas on? We think it was them damn dwarves.
I think it was more than dwarves. But I don't like
On
dwarves
what?
either. Have you heard of this thing called the Kraken? I don't think it was that either.
You don't?
He's like,
I,
have you heard of the Abominable Snowman?
I don't think it was that either.
What is that?
There's also
You're
these
very
vampires.
good at communicating.
Not really sure it was that either.
Just go with the words and stuff.
Oh yeah?
What?
You wanna go to sleep?
You're asleep.
All right, so you have some hearty beef stew.
Lovely.
We
Nice
tuck
and
Endymion
warm.
right in.
Tuck him right
Can
in.
we-
Fall
can we
asleep
ask him
halfway
about-
through
This
the
is the hardest day he's ever had.
Ouversea, if there's anything. And has he been there?
Yeah, that's where his family is.
Okay.
That's where my family is. What do you
Is
want
that
to know?
a nice place? That's where we're headed.
Oh, sure. Yeah. If you're a have and not a have not,
We're halves.
I can see that.
I have some stew. What?
We're halves.
We're halves. We're fulls, actually.
is
We're
there?
fulls.
We can look into the caravan that you should be expecting. Is there someone a particular person in the town who is in charge of that?
Well, you can go to the I don't know what you call him, the Secretary of Infrastructure or some such, and guy that's involved in charge of roads and mines and that kind of thing.
Okay, sounds very official.
I don't really know the inner workings of the whole thing. We just know that they come every week. That's about it. But
Okay.
I'll give you some advice if you're taking the road if you haven't been before. It
Yeah.
seems like you
What's the
haven't.
road
Though I don't know how you came from the east. Not been to Ouversea. Nothing.
We-
There's nothing to the east of there.
We came out of the mountains.
Like, huh?
Well, we were in the mountain and then we came out of it.
Well, how'd you get to the mountain?
Remember that abominable snowman I was telling you about?
I don't think
I
that
don't
was
think it was that.
I don't think it was that out there.
He starts laughing. And he's like, "Oh, I see. All right, all right. Get this girl another beer. I was wrong about you. You're funny. I get it.
I was wrong about you. You're
Anyways, these roads.
Yeah. Well, there's bandits. That's no surprise.
Okay.
There's always bandits on the road. But and toll. There's a toll. You have to pay that.
Ah,
How much is
who do you
it?
pay the toll to?
Well, I don't know. I'm a union employee, so I don't have to pay. So,
I see.
you know,
Do
We're all in favor of unions.
Ah,
sure. I mean, we're employed by the state, so they're not gonna.
do you have identification cards you show them? to get free tolls?
Smooth.
I would like to borrow it.
Could I take a look at it?
We'll say yes. Yeah, they have like a badge or like a piece of paper that they keep on them.
Is a month of
Is it
union dues
forgeable?
cheaper than the toll?
I don't know. Why do you ask? Well, wait a second.
No reason.
Well, we got other services too. You know, the food and.
Yeah.
It's
Messengers.
always
We could be sending a message to your family.
Oh, that's all right. We get down to
It's
Ouversea.
important.
Not,
It's important to support public works through taxes and tolls.
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. That's good advice.
All right, so
You see how the taxes
Tolls and
affect
bandits.
people down in Ouversea.
anything
You'll
else?
see. Hmm?
Anything else besides tolls and bandits?
There's been a knoll or two recently, but nothing really too bad.
Great.
No.
So keep an eye out.
Okay.
You'll see some towns and stuff on the way. I'm sure they'd appreciate his help and any other kind of magical gifts you can provide.
Imagine you guys.
Sure. He will be more than willing to help out. He always is.
Well, that's for sure. Sure appreciate it.
So long rest.
Very well. You have a long rest. Make a who drank. Okay.
I think I drink half a beer.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, they poisonous.
I can't.
No.
It's
Just
alcohol.
that bad. I
It
see.
is poison.
15.
Like, that's what alcohol
technically,
is. Yeah.
yes. Okay, you're good.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
We wake up fine in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not our first rodeo.
A little hungover, but nothing.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
cool.
you're able to get the benefits of a long rest. Have you ever had like drunk sleep when you wake up and like it didn't help at all?
Oh, no.
Yep.
Just totally
Like,
a fog.
You could have had 10 hours of sleep and it was just like I'm so
Uh-huh.
not there.
Mhm.
So that's all.
You didn't sleep, you passed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we've all been there.
Okay.
Yep.
Jairus wakes you up at 6 a.m. sharp.
And I'm like, no, 10 a.m.
No, it's 6.
Stop yelling at me, Jared.
It's like
Stop yelling at me,
He's just like,
Jared.
just like gently like petting your head. Like, it's time to wake up. You're like, stop yelling.
does
Stop yelling at me, Jared.
does anyone watch Big Bang Theory by any
Yeah,
chance?
yeah. Not
Yeah.
all of them, but yeah.
So Sheldon has to wait.
Smoke.
Yeah, yes.
Sheldon has to wait until 10 a.m. He's like, I know to give her like a parcel that he accepted on her behalf from the USPS or something like that, and he's like knocks on her and like goes like this. He's like, I know not to wake you up before 10 a.m. policy,
He's, like,
or
protecting
get
his
punched in the
jugular.
throat. I know, you're fine. No waking up Simone
No,
before
not
10
before
a.m.
10
where you'll get
a.m.
punched in the throat.
Yes.
Oh, hilarious.
Her eyes turn black.
Stop yelling at me, Jared.
Except for, oh my
No,
gosh, my leveling up. I no longer need to sleep.
Oh,
Oh!
Did you take Aspect of the Moon?
Aspect of the moon.
Oh, that's such a...
yes.
now you guys can just have chat. Long
Yes.
long night
So, and
chats.
you don't sleep.
No,
Do you sleep?
I have to remain stationary, but I'm alert.
Wonderful.
So we
You-
can just
you guys
talk
can just
philosophy
talk.
all
oh,
night.
this is fabulous.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He can tell you all the bedtime stories that he learned, like taking care of the
that's
kid, or
really
tell you about the
nice.
kids.
Tell you
Um,
anything.
What were the kids' names?
So,
The Tormund and Ellie and Tessa.
I would love for you to tell me that monk story that you read from the library.
Oh.
Okay. It's the tale of Bayan Bayan, the first shadow monk. Do you actually want to know?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't have the whole thing in my head yet.
We'll
Okay,
just,
next time.
Okay.
We'll just all go
Next
take a
time.
break and these two.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I
Yeah.
love. I mean, okay. So quick out of thing. Like, if you guys talk to each other, I love it.
Yeah.
Take the entire session and talk to each
Yeah.
other.
Stop yelling at me.
And so, if you have a question for the other person, like, where are you from? Like, what was your childhood like? You know, like what? You know, anything like that.
How did you become a knight?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no one's asked how you became a knight.
But yeah, they did ask once who knighted me.
Of the Order of the Gauntlet?
Yep.
Like, where did that come from?
Oh man.
Sorry, hold on.
I think did we although we did the Order of the Gauntlet is in this world, is a real thing in your like.
It can be. Yes.
I'm yeah.
Okay.
I would like
Yeah.
it to be
Sure.
that
yeah.
way.
Absolutely.
That way, it's not just this completely made up thing, but like people can.
Yeah, I mean, because the Order of the Gauntlet is something from the rules as written, right? There's
No.
like the harpy, the harpers. Oh, okay.
I made it up, but along the same line as like not the Harpers, but
One of
an
them.
order,
A
yeah,
faction.
yeah, a
That's
faction,
funny.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
This was really good visual.
you
Just
guys-
there being like,
maybe you guys chat about your
Getting
your backstories.
I'm a little drunk, so we don't chat too much.
Maybe you tell him about the boyfriend that you no longer.
Oh, I spend the entire evening just telling you about Ulrich because I'm a little
You're like,
drunk.
"Jazz,
Sounds
Jazz."
I was like,
His
and
name
that's
is
how I
Ulrich.
learned dragon.
That's
So
how I
that's
learned
cool.
Draconic.
Yeah.
That's you
Right.
say Draconic.
Draconic.
Yeah.
Do you
4
teach
hours
me?
later,
Do you
just-
teach me some draconic phrases?
Yeah, at first I start with like, oh, I hate that guy. He's such an asshole. And then like 3 hours go by and I'm like, I just really love him. I really think we're like meant to be together. Like at the end of the day, we really should be together.
Gyrus is crying too.
I'm like, can you pull out your scroll? Can we do a pros and cons list?
No.
Jared, jot this down.
Jot this down.
Do you ask why they broke up?
Of course. She's telling me a story. I want to know all the details of a story.
you get like 2 questions in for my entire long stories of just.
The thing is, I'm a robot, so I have infinite patience.
So for you to understand like how we broke up, you really have to understand how we met. So.
I almost did a spit take. I was just able to swallow before I sprayed it all over
On
you.
the street, I would have lost it.
Oh my god.
I did once, like a few weeks ago.
So good.
It's
She just goes
fantastic.
on and on and on. So you see, Tyrus, we were just like really meant to be, and then
Gyrus, take a note.
can you
Write this
can you
down,
write this
Gyrus.
down?
Brings, thanks for the sub.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. So, I mean, do you describe like why did you break up with the man that you were seeing?
Yeah, so
Ulrich.
it depends on like who you ask. If you ask my friend like Sabrina, like I broke up with him.
Mhm.
But if you were to ask like Ulrich's friend groups, I think he would say he broke up with me.
Mhm.
It just depends,
Classic.
right? But at the end of the day, we just decided it wasn't the right timing,
Mhm.
which doesn't mean it's over.
Mhm.
You know, there's still going to be a time for us. It's just
Mhm.
right now he's got to travel a lot for work,
Mhm.
and he just didn't have enough time. And you know, I didn't have enough time either. I also had to travel, but
Mhm.
not for work.
Mhm.
My aunt died too. Did I tell you about my aunt dying?
She burst into a
No.
fresh set of tears.
So my aunt.
So
My
before
aunt
we
also
continue along the boyfriend line, let me tell you about my aunt.
Wow, this sounds like Shane.
My aunt
telling
also
the
really
story.
liked Ulrich. They got along really well,
Mhm.
and then she died,
Mhm.
which was also like a bad sign for me. That seemed bad.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we just went our different ways, and that like really was the right time.
Mhm.
It felt to break up because I had to go back home, and it was going to be a really long time till we saw each other again.
Mhm.
But once we see each other again, I think we'll get back together.
Times.
What do you think?
I think that if you are destined to be together, then you will be together. No great love story is easy.
This is true.
I'm asleep.
So, but it is nice that I now know Draconic. It's a really nice added benefit.
As in her sleep is
And at the moment, I'm going to see other people.
I think that's wise. You are young, and you should pursue plenty of opportunities to learn more about yourself and the world. You are currently in the early chapters of your story, rather than the late chapters.
And I appreciate you listening to my story, Jax.
Of course. I love stories.
We'll have to continue that pros and cons list.
Gyrus, take a note.
Jot this down.
Mhm.
The sun's starting to come up.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you, Gyrus, picked up on seeing other people. I'm surprised he didn't say, you see people all the time.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Maybe you're learning on colloquialism. Colloquialism?
Colloquialism?
Yeah, a little bit, probably.
I know words.
But also, she engaged the romance section of his memory. So he's like all of the stories of people and love. And so.
Maybe you give her some advice from a story that's similar to that.
Yeah, give her advice.
Well, okay. Yes.
And pretend like I'm listening.
Just one moment. Computing.
Yeah.
Loading.
Loading.
Here's the story.
This reminds me.
I need the right keywords.
Yes. This reminds me of the great romance between. Time to make up names.
Do you want to know do you know the DM trick of using letters to create names?
No.
What do you mean?
Okay. So
That's
I'm going to
how
give you a
I
little
roll.
behind the sheets.
Ooh,
Time out, everybody.
Behind the sheets.
Yeah. Behind the sheets. Behind the table here. If you're ever just need a name immediately, think of 2 letters and then say them out loud. Like TR.
Interesting. Oh, okay, I like that.
Tiara.
Right.
Nice. That's
Emin.
PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, anything can really be a fancy name, so that's a quick
Archimemy.
little tip, DM tip.
That's a great
that I
tip.
learned.
Just wait till the random people come into my stories.
that is,
She's
that is
ready,
interesting.
locked and loaded.
Yes. Well, now I'm gonna have to do that. The romance
It
of
doesn't work so well with W.
right, but I mean, you can still be like a well
As SD or yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, the hero Borobadir and his lady Tian, and she well, I'm not sure you know the story.
I don't.
Perhaps you do. Oh, well, I'll skip to the parts
Okay.
with the lady. There's a lot about him before
Is that
he
worth
meets
tears?
her, and after he meets her, they fall quickly in love because, of course, he is very heroic and she is in need, and that apparently is how romance works. But it didn't seem to be the case with you, as you told me about the way that you met. But that's not the point. They spent a lot of time apart. In fact, it was nearly 15 years that Borobadir was pursuing the dragon, killing the dragon, turning the dragon into armor, wearing the dragon around, pursuing other maidens during that time.
Oh.
But eventually he returned to her,
How
and
many
they wedded.
maidens do you think he pursued? Like on the side.
Calculating.
Like, what was the body count?
Calculating. According to most translations, it was around 27.
Oh. 27. That's a number that's higher than I would have liked.
I would have liked.
That is an itchy number of people.
Itchy.
That is an itchy, Bernie level of people.
I'm sorry, but the poets the poets are long dead, so we cannot dispute
Sure.
that number. But they did return to each other. They were wed. They had many children, as I'm sure is your goal. And then she passed, and he lived for, according to the bards, another 150 years. So,
Wow.
at the very least, you can take solace in knowing that you will be survived by him.
Solace that did not bring me, but I do appreciate it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps I will try another story tomorrow night.
Yes, I think that sounds good. It was nice to talk to you about this.
It was nice to be talked to.
It's lovely.
This has not happened in my very short conscious existence.
Oh.
I want more of this. This is fantastic.
Every night.
Okay.
Every night.
yeah,
I mean,
every night.
I was planning on making like passing references to stories without having to dive into the stories, but I will come up
Hey,
with
improv is
Oh, I
improv,
love
man.
it.
Just go for it.
I'm gonna make a transition called
story points.
Story time with Simone and Gyrus.
Story time with Simone and Gyrus.
Okay, so
Yes.
I will. All right.
Okay.
Was your boyfriend? What
Morning.
race was your boyfriend?
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. That's right. Oh, I don't. The
Do
rule is written. I don't think you can mate. You can mate with a dragonborn, but
I
Was
mean,
that why we broke up? Actually,
you
it was
can-
also it was one of the other reasons.
You want kids?
I mean, you can
Couldn't have
engage in
kids.
activities with a dragonborn.
right. You can't. You can't procreate with a dragon.
Well,
Yeah,
that
but
was also another reason we broke up.
Gyrus may not know that.
Quick note. Apparently, as the rules dictate, half elf mating with an elf, their progeny will be a full elf.
huh?
Not 75.
Yeah.
Full.
Something to know.
Interesting.
Just throwing that information out there. The more you know.
All right, the sun is coming up. People are waking up.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was fantastic. Okay. All right.
Not 75.
Do you heal the last two people?
Oh.
What are their injuries?
You really ought to.
These guys like broken clavicles.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, that hurt. That
Yeah,
hurt me
but it's
too.
not
It
like
hurt.
a broken leg or a head injury.
Sure, but yeah, but still.
I think they're gonna live.
Yeah, and a broken clavicle, like there's no like it'll heal itself, and like it'll be like a weird shape right there, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Here.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So we'll just check that one off, and I'm gonna do the twinned again.
Okay. Twin spell, what?
just-
Healing word or something?
Cure wounds. I'm
Okay.
doing on all. So
Okay. Get another
that's
two.
another.
Get another four gold.
Wait, four.
Two each.
And
right?
I'll be taking half of that because that was my idea.
Excuse me.
That was your commission.
Mhm,
Wait,
it was
we
not
split-
discussed
that
beforehand,
was not
so
discussed beforehand.
You owe me.
you could owe
Are
her.
we splitting this?
You could owe her.
Okay, maybe
Or a favor to be determined later.
Oh, I do
I'm
like
the
that.
one
Either
doing
you
the
can
work.
give me the gold now, half of it, or you owe me a favor of my choosing later.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Me as the DM, I do not like that. But I do like that as the DM.
Great.
But I do
Which
like
one?
that as the DM.
Deal.
The favor
Ah,
later.
shit!
Oh,
The
favor to
favor
be
later.
redeemed later.
Nice.
Decided by her. Could be anything.
Remember that shit.
Oh, writing that
I'm
down.
gonna regret this.
It's in her,
I'm
it's
gonna
in her
regret
possessions.
this.
You need to get a highlighter for certain things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're
gonna
right.
be bad, but it's gonna be fun.
Flip through your notes like, wait, what was that? Oh, right.
That one's going to the next page every single time I finish.
Favor.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Jamie knows me a favor.
I'm assuming you leave at 10 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah, 10 a.m. still.
We have to leave at 9 or 11 a.m.
Even though I'm not sleeping, it takes me so long to rebraid my hair every morning, and I just really named my morning.
Redo that perfect little cut in the
Yeah.
side right there.
She has to take her little teeny tiny razor and be like,
I have a
She
tiny
actually
little
needs
pocket
other people to do
mirror,
it for
like-
them, so
Yeah.
it takes two people.
I'm having one of these
Yes,
minor
stop.
fellas redoing a
help
braid for me.
Baz.
Maybe one that would, like
Get my
this,
tweezers.
like he was forced into this, but his calling was hair.
Yeah, yeah. He's just back there really like braiding it for
That's so
me.
cute. I want mine done too.
Hey, somebody's gotta
And
cut
I'm like,
these-
that's
somebody's gotta cut these
come
guys'
on
hair.
over here.
Turns out every one of these miners has an amazing hairdo.
They're just like,
It's the biggest, burliest one, too.
Yeah.
It's like, I got it.
All right.
I'll go on it.
I'm Lord. I love to win.
Gyrus is every so often makes passive aggressive comments about how Satine is getting impatient.
Oh yeah, Satine's here, huh?
You know, really? Is there Gyrus knows passive aggression? Passive aggression?
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah.
He's learning every day.
learning the ways
He's
of the
learning
humans.
every day.
Oh.
Like a baby brain.
Just absorbing, and more so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
taking it all in.
All right, you travel down the mountain further, and you come across. Well, you hear a broken twig,
Oh.
followed by some footsteps. What do you guys do?
My
Seems to
passive
be-
perception is 9, so I probably don't.
My passive perception is 14, so I definitely hear it, and my
You for
ears
sure hear
perk
it.
up like a little kitty.
What do you do?
I'm like,
I don't even hear it. I just run right into you. You stop.
stop. Did anyone else hear that?
No.
Simone running into you, yes.
No, not that. The twig snapped?
Yeah, we're walking.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
twigs.
yeah, I like looking
Some
at
of
the
our
foot.
shoes don't make noise. Some
Start
people,
looking at the bottom of my shoes.
it's not yours. They're my shoes don't make noise.
I'm
Okay,
not
what do you
wearing
see? What, do you
shoes.
see something?
What
If
do
you
I
see
see?
something, say something.
I'm seeing something right now.
Should we make perception checks?
You
if we all
notice
look
you
around?
notice a what looks to be a large figure quickly hide behind a tree.
Oh.
There's a figure that just hid behind a tree.
A bad one or
What
a
tree?
good one?
Which tree?
Shh, Travis. Be cool, Travis. Be cool, both of you.
All right.
Casually lean against the team, like, what do you mean?
All
Be
right.
cool?
My presence is clearly known. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
Okay. What do you have here,
Hello?
sir?
Allow me to introduce
Oh
myself.
my god, he's so cute.
My name is Alda Sageview. I'm a traveling merchant.
Oh, older.
Alda,
All done?
like
All
Like Alan Alda.
Alan Alda.
I was actually gonna have his last name Alan backwards, but it didn't sound right coming out of my mouth.
No. Yeah, that sounds funny.
Alda Sageview.
Sageview.
I'm curious, where are you headed?
Headed to Ouversea.
Down.
Perfect.
Oh,
That's
is
where
it?
I was headed.
What are
Oh,
you
would you like
doing
to walk
so
with
far
us?
away?
Hello.
Shush, shush.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask him that
Stop
right
it.
off the bat.
Would you like to
Absolutely
join
not.
us?
I
No,
would
hey!
to-
Well, he's by himself. He's clearly,
Baz is the only
Tyrant.
as we know, there are bandits on this road, and he could
They're all bandits.
be in need of
How do we know
help.
you're
We
not
should
a
help.
bandit?
Do I look
Oh,
like a
that's a
bandit to
good
you?
question.
Bandits rarely look
That's what a
like
bandit would
bandits.
say.
Do I sound
No.
like a bandit to you?
That's what a bandit would say.
Very well, here's my card.
Oh, he's got a card.
It
That's
says
legit.
bandit right on it.
Scratched out.
Wait a minute! Now, everyone!
All right, so
Chris, you're...
he gives you a card that says all the Sage View, traveling merchants, shop at Ouversea, found at there's cross streets, and there's probably a name to his shop that I did not come up with beforehand. I'll come up with that later.
Okay.
He's a traveling merchant.
What do you sell, merchant?
Can we? What are you doing so far from Ouversea?
Well, I'm a traveling merchant. I have to travel to merchant things.
Wait.
That makes sense. That's how well put,
Oh my
sir.
goodness.
Articulate.
But although that does beg the question, up this way,
There's not very
there's
many
not
places
very
to
much
merchant.
out this far where.
Good thinking, Gyrus.
Well, there are small towns who don't get any traveling merchants, so they are, if you will, ripe for the picking.
What are you
That's
selling?
fair.
But right now, nothing.
But what if we asked you to sell something to us? Then what would you sell?
I have nothing on my person right now.
Huh, well, that picture is your card's deceiving.
So he looks a little rough for the wear. His clothes are sort of torn. He's
Okay.
dirtied. He's got a couple big bruises on his face.
Oh. Are you okay?
Well, I'm alive. I can say that much.
That seems to be accurate, yes. Are you in need of help?
Josh has to do push-ups.
Wonderful. I was like, where's Josh?
Just so everyone knows, I will not be doing push-ups, so save your points.
Oh,
Are you in need of help?
I
He's in need
do.
of some
I
push-ups.
do need help. If
that makes me want him to do push-ups. Yeah.
you're
I'm not going to.
if you're you're did me headed
Just
to
the hardest
Ouversea,
of those.
I will gladly accompany you to Ouversea and offer you the friends and family discount at my merchant shop.
What do you sell at your merchant shop?
I like.
Well, by the looks of yourselves, your adventures, I've got things for adventures. Would you like to know some things that I've got?
Yes.
How about healing potions?
Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, you would like some of those.
Yeah, I'm losing my sass as we get to know each other.
How much do you think you pay for a healing potion? On average?
It's 50 gold for a minor healing potion.
Why don't I sell them to you at the friends and family discount for 30 gold?
It still feels like a lot.
That sounds like it's really
That's
Is a 40% discount.
Discount, yes, according to my...
I'm
And
not
I
very good
retain,
at math.
I retain nothing. Simply just giving it to you.
Well,
How about, potions?
Do you sell gilded skulls?
I don't, but I've got connections.
300 gold.
So I'm just curious.
Well,
I've got
Should we huddle up then?
I've got magic items and potions
That's
that you can
nice.
utilize.
Do you know the way to Ouversea from here?
Well, of course, I'm a traveling merchant.
Well, your card says bandit, so.
Satine,
So that friends and
doesn't
family
say-
discount?
Satine, keep
It's
an eye on
40%?
him
That's right.
Satine's gonna keep an eye.
I
That's
sell
nice.
it at wholesale.
if we're gonna huddle.
I'll
Did
accept
we
that
cover
discount.
why you don't have anything on you? Sorry, it was just
It wasn't
checking out
asked.
the leaves
You
over
decided to go right into the logistics.
there. Oh, okay.
You weren't curious about why I'm in such a state
Did you
and
get
in
mugged?
such a place.
Aldi?
That would
No,
be correct.
I did ask why you were in such a place.
I must have heard it after all the chatter.
There was some crosstalk.
There was a lot
There
of
was some
crosstalk. I
crosstalk.
simply didn't hear it. My apologies,
Well,
Mrs.
do you want to tell us what happened?
Sure, of course. There are bandits down there, about a quarter mile, maybe half a mile down the road.
How many of them?
Oh, that I couldn't tell you, but the amount that hit me were 6, 7 of them.
More than 3.
Typically,
Your
as a
math
traveling merchant, we
checks
come
out.
across bandits all the time. Typically, we can pay them off. But these ones were more aggressive. They seemed to, from the other traveling merchants that I've spoke to in the last couple of days, the bandits have been more aggressive.
Interesting.
Well, perhaps we will need to be more aggressive with our righteous justice.
Should we go steal your stuff back?
It's not point of order. It's not stealing if it's his stuff.
Right. Should we
Yeah.
go take back what's
If
his?
you were to return me my goods, I will gladly give you something of unique importance.
Okay, that's compelling.
I like that.
I like it when
Goodness.
Well,
How
I'm
about-
sure I can speak for everyone when I say we are glad to help, even without.
Done!
Shush, shush.
He reaches out his hand and you stop him from doing so.
Slap Jairus'
Like,
jump on
back
his
to that thing of unique importance.
Why don't I tell you exactly what I have to offer?
Yeah, what is
Yes,
the
why don't
uniquely important
How
thing?
about a potion of enlarge?
What does that mean?
Does
You
that
don't know what enlarge is?
Enlarge means to get bigger.
No. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Sir Gyrus.
You're
That's so helpful.
This robot knows quite a bit.
How much larger?
Well, you'd become doubled in size, 8 times your weight. You would have, out of character, advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and all of your weapon attacks would have a d4 for up to 1d4 hours.
What an odd.
So you become bigger for potentially 1, 2, 3, or 4 hours long, and all of your damaging attacks with melee weapons or ranged weapons, they also grow. Everything that is on you also grows.
Gyrus thing.
I'm a giant
You would become a giant robot.
Yes.
All of your attacks do an extra 1d4 damage for the duration of the spell.
That's fun.
He's on age.
Yeah, I like that.
Or
And if that's not good enough, I'll also throw in a bead of force.
And what is that?
A bead of force. It is a small black sphere, measures 3/4 of an inch in diameter, so about the size of a pinball, and weighs an ounce. You can use an action to throw the bead up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on a DC 15 Dex save,
or take 5d4 force damage, or probably about 10 damage, force damage. However, the most important thing is a sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save and is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that succeed on the save or are partially within the area are pushed out of the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere walls. No attack or effect can pass through the walls. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere as a hamster ball.
Yeah, sure.
And up to half its walking speed. And the sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creature inside.
Oh, I love this
So it's
sphere.
kind of a trap that also does damage.
Yeah, that
Wow.
thing's cool.
Wow. Okay.
I like that trap.
Those would be useful to
You
us.
do have some.
Okay,
compelling
merchant man, I'm
things.
intrigued.
Of course, I would be surprised if you weren't intrigued.
I am prepared to help him against the bandits.
All right.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I don't know where the abandoned encampment was, but we will see the burning remains of my cart, and perhaps we will be descended upon then, and you can do your whatever it is you do.
Perfect.
Oh boy. Okay.
Carry on, we shall.
Wonderful.
Indeed.
We take Alda under our wing.
All right, Alan Alda joins you. This jovial fellow walks alongside you. He's bruised, but he's not like the guys at the mine. He doesn't need any healing or anything like that. He is not a fighter. He tells you he's not a fighter. He will absolutely cower behind a tree whenever combat ensues,
Understood.
and he'll follow whatever you tell him to do.
Okay.
He has nothing really to offer in combat. He typically makes his way via gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you come across some winding, this is a switchback kind of a place, and you finally get to the burnt remains of his cart. They looted the cart and him and took everything back to the encampment that he would imagine exists. What is your plan? I don't want to just throw you in. Feel free to take some time to think of what you're going to do.
Is this heavily wooded?
Yeah.
Okay. Mounted combat would probably not be practical then.
Oh, it'd be fun.
We could be real sneaky stealthy.
Which would be the opposite of mounted combat.
That is also
Some of us have boots that don't.
Hey, if
fit
you have
anyway.
10 feet, if you have 2 squares next to each other, mounted combat is there.
Sure. Yeah.
Some of us,
It's
some
just,
of our shoes
I
don't
don't know, the
fit
kind of
anyways.
maneuvering through, trees is with a horse a little bit different, but that's okay.
I mean, I'd allow it. I wouldn't stop you from it.
Okay.
Okay. Any ideas what to do?
We could try to be sneaky, but we don't know where they are, and they are prepared for people to come down this road, so...
That's true.
Not to say that we should necessarily walk straight into a trap, but I'm not sure that we'll be able to catch them by surprise.
Right.
Yeah. I'm happy to go
We do have
be
a
sneaky
very-
and try to find them, but
That's true. You could reconnoiter ahead.
sure.
I have invisibility.
I know many words, but I didn't recognize that one.
Reconnoiter. To go and explore and gather intelligence, and then return with that information.
Oh.
I'll add it to my lexicon.
Ooh.
I learned that word recently.
Gosh.
Great job.
Jairus feels a tingle.
Or how do we feel about
Love
just...
vocabulary.
Jairus is like, so this
What if we just
is-
walk noisily down this path? The
Done.
bandits would probably...
He seems very good at that.
the bandits would probably attack us
I
anyway.
could go down there, cause a lexicon, and
How
then
do you use that word?
Lexonomicon.
right, a lexonomenon.
We can have attacks readied, be prepared,
To be
because they
attacked.
wouldn't know that we know that they know
That they
we're
know.
coming.
That
You know?
Okay, I know.
That could work.
I have nothing to offer in this situation.
Boys.
I am fine. I'm happy to walk straight down the road and call out a challenge to the bandits.
Oh, I don't mind that either. Just
Call out a challenge.
hey, fuck you, bandits.
I mean, without such crass language, I think that would be...
Could I
Fuck
just...
you, bandits. You can suck my dick.
Again, I'm
fucking bandits.
very
Oh,
uncomfortable with
Wouldn't...
that verbiage.
Just throwing this out there. Would it not be better that, because you know where they're
Lexiconing from.
where they're lexiconing, wouldn't it be better to surprise the surprises?
Right.
Sure. But I think the
I
only...
feel you're losing
The
If-
opportunity.
Could we
if you're simply...
perhaps... Oh, well, in that case, if I were to simply... What if I were the bait, so to speak? I could ride Satine down the road ahead of everyone else.
Oh.
You be off
be
the
sneaky.
road or
I can cast Pass Without Trace.
behind.
I kind of like this plan.
Once they reveal themselves, then you will spring into action.
I could cast Pass Without Trace if you want.
How dry are these trees around us?
They look pretty dry.
No, it's some precipitation has come by pretty recently, so most things are a little bit damp.
Ah.
It's like wet leaves. So
But-
maybe squishy, but not crunchy.
We could be in
Not
the trees.
Forest fiery.
We could easily cast from
No.
afar.
There was a part of me that was like, well, Endymion could just burn this forest down.
Burn this goddamn forest down.
I don't know that Gyrus would say that, though.
Give us this merchant thing
Bandits!
back!
Now, just if I were to cause a significantly larger fire than I had,
You do run the risk of creating a forest fire.
yes.
Fireball will definitely potentially, even if it's wet, it could potentially burn wood that is wet.
I mean, I can shape water, so I can get some of the dampness.
5 foot squares.
All the dampness from a 5-foot square.
You know how big a fireball is?
I think it a lot bigger than that. 30-foot radius, my dude. 20-foot radius?
20.
20-foot radius.
Or
I can prestidigitate a small campfire out, so I can just do that a lot.
How is that helpful?
I doubt you're going to cause a forest fire.
Okay, fine.
I like the idea of using bait. And we're just watching.
I can cast Pass Without Trace on the rest of us if we want. To be
I think that
sneaky.
sounds like a fantastic idea.
It's a fantastic ideas. Agreed. Did I ask your names?
You didn't. I'm Sir Gyrus of the Order of the Gauntlet.
All right.
They also have names.
I'm
I'm Lady
weighted with bated
Simone
breath.
of the House St. Pierre. And this is
Sounds-
my sister.
Twin of her twin sister.
Who also has a name.
Yeah, Baz. You can't
Fraternal.
call me Baz. No,
Fraternal
not
twins.
fraternal. No. Yeah,
You have different colored hair and
yeah, we have different colored
We
hair.
sure do.
skin and eye color.
No.
Yeah.
Just
Twins!
Not important. Not important.
Just
Listen,
kidding.
the difference is I don't ever tan my skin, and she tans her skin, so and, my hair is dyed, and her hair
Anyways,
But no,
Endymion.
it's
Hi.
Very
Anyway,
good.
that's
Very
Endymion.
good to meet you. Well, that sounds like a fine idea. We have bait. We have sneaky people. I'll be hid.
You'll hide it.
Hidden.
He'll be hidden.
Around the corner.
Hidden.
And you just come and get me when you're done. Yeah?
Okay.
Wonderful.
Lexa can do.
Yes.
Very good.
What's your sneaky snuff you can put on?
Sneaky stuff.
I also sell snuff.
Perfect.
Sneaky snuff.
Is it called
it
sneaky
is-
snuff?
Show snuff.
It's not sneaky, but
It's
it is.
snuff.
It is nice.
Ah.
It'll give you a very good head buzz.
It is. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has
Okay.
a plus 10 to Dex
Stealth checks.
stealth
Love
checks.
it. That's cool.
A creature that receives this bonus Leaves behind no tracks or other traces.
Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
And I just need to be within 120 feet. What do you need to be within?
To damage something?
Yeah.
150.
Sweet.
For what?
Fireball. Yes.
Fireball.
Let's go fuck these guys up.
Okay.
120 feet for firebolt. Just rain.
I need a brain.
5 feet.
5 feet. Although
You have a cross or a short bow?
Oh, longbow is 150 feet.
Cool. So as long as
Perfect.
we're within
The one that doesn't have any range is going to be the bait.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's
tell
do
you're
it.
being
This is
sarcastic.
one of
No,
the best
I mean,
plans we've had.
He's going to be in
I
our
like
next,
this
and you
plan.
guys can shoot from outside.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Can we do anything to make you less vulnerable?
I think I'll be okay.
I can cast guidance on you to help with any stealth
There's
checks.
nothing. Yeah,
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm trying to draw attention to myself.
I know.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
Should we take a quick bathroom break for anyone who needs it, so I can
Okay.
draw a quick map, an impromptu map that I didn't have planned?
Impromptu
Sounds
map.
good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right.
Alright. BRB!
Foliage.
Alright, we're back.
Stop yelling at me, drivers.
We are back.
So funny.
So funny.
So my only thought was... Yeah, I guess he could be ahead of us and we could be sneaking behind.
Yeah.
Just as long as we're like get in position. I'm just hoping they don't show up behind us. If you had any inclination of like which did they swarm them from every direction, or
They
did
popped out of the. They popped out of the. out of the sides of the roads. There were people behind trees with bows and
Arrows.
and arrows and swords. Swords at me.
You are so brave,
They,
Alda.
clearly not. I fled immediately as soon as I could. I said, take whatever you want. But we used to have a deal.
Not
They
brave
didn't want it
at
anymore.
all.
And, they must be under new management or something. I don't know.
Ah.
Something's changed because they used to take the gold and leave me alone.
We'll have to get their business card. Figure out their managers.
I don't think they have a relationship with a print company.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Their Zedif doesn't exist around here. That's
Okay.
or not. Xerox.
Xerox.
What is the? Who makes copies?
Xerox.
Sure.
Yeah.
Xerox or Kinko's.
Kinkos. Sokeek?
FedEx office.
Sokeeks?
Try to say it backwards.
Soknik?
Error.
Soknik.
Error.
They don't have relations with the Kinkos.
Yeah, so I would say we're behind Gyrus. Hanging out in the tree.
Yeah.
Yesh.
All on the same side, okay.
Do you think, or do we want to split?
I can be on the other side. I have to be within a 30-foot radius. of
Well,
you.
I think if we cast it on each other, we can separate, right?
There were no rules in the spell that said that once you were cast, you need to remain
Oh.
in the aura. Like, there's no aura of effect.
Okay.
Is that the same with Bless one?
I believe so.
It is.
Yes.
If it's not a concentration to maintain an aura, then you're...
Yeah, but it's 1 minute. I think it's too much. I'll try to
So,
do
Pass Without
Bless
Trace
later.
does require concentration.
That's fine.
But, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
We good.
So we can split up.
You can.
Okay, I can be on the other side then.
Yeah, split the party. What?
All right.
Someone say so if they don't want me to do
I
that.
figure you two will stay
Oh, yeah.
together and maybe I'll...
Yeah,
that's
we
a
don't
good
care
one.
about you, Endymion. We care about each other.
I get it.
Okay. We're twins!
It's a running theme.
Been made clear.
We're
As-
twins!
As things are happening, like, should we climb the tree? Should we just get in the tree?
No, just stay on the ground.
We should sit on the ground.
This is a good
I'm
napping
sure
tree.
we can
Maybe we could just
Listen,
get
do
up
you
there
wanna
and...
climb
It
the
looks like we might have a better vantage point from the tree.
Okay.
Oh, and
Climb
before...
the tree then.
Just arguing all the
I would say, like, hey, maybe the plan is, like, go up to the cart and be like, oh, my cart, or I don't know, like, here's my hammer and crowbar, and you can, like, make some noise if we need to, like, get them to come.
He's made out of metal. You don't think he'll
He's made for this.
I'm gonna start playing loud music from my chest. Like,
Okay, you can just do that. We'll make tools away.
thank you, though. That's very generous of you to offer.
Okay, you can see through the trees the burnt cart ahead.
Clap, 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 clap.
I'm not going to stop you until you get to the
Boy, I hope. Boy, sure hope nothing happens to me. A singularly unique creature in this entire world. Do 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 do. Blah 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 la 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 la.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, Satine, it's so hard to carry all of these riches that we have with us. La 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 la. Oh, Satine, you're so funny when you say things that are hilarious like that, and I can definitely
can
speak
stop
horse.
And I can definitely speak horse.
You totally speak horse.
All right, that's far enough.
Ah,
What the fuck are you?
how suddenly surprising. I am Sir Gyrus of the Order of the Gauntlet. And who might you be, accosting a lonely traveler along the road?
It don't matter. Give us what you got on you and we'll let you go with your life, you fucking weird thing.
That might be hard to do. Most of what I have on me is literally attached to me.
Well, then we'll just pry it right off your metal little bones.
Joke's on you, I have no bones.
Can we do anything while they're talking?
If it gets close enough to hit, I'm just gonna swing at him.
Okay, I'm gonna creep up.
Sorry.
Like we
You're
need
on
to
top
keep-
of the horse.
Got it.
We need to like keep eyes on Gyrus. So like we needed to have come up. Well, they were.
That's about as far as you're going to get. I mean, you see them. You're,
Yeah.
you
We're
know,
in total range too.
Okay. We just want to make sure Gyrus is safe.
There's a person in front. This guy gets within range, and this guy gets within range. So,
Prepare yourself for righteous justice.
all right, everyone, roll initiative.
Rolling initiative.
Oh, now I need to find my character.
Balls. That's fun.
That's
Hey, for the initiative.
This is a great.
it's just
Great
initiative.
rolling
It's
day.
just
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. How does the ice cream truck song go? All I kind of remember is the end. The dum do 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 do
Do that again.
dum da 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 dum. At the very end.
That's not it.
No, it's not. I can't get the beginning of it.
There is no ice cream song.
No, don't pull it up yet. We
Gyrus?
can do this with our
18.
brains.
Endymion?
3.
Simone?
9.
That ice cream song thing can be done after the stream. Baz.
Yeah, no
15.
googling it. We can do it with our
Okay,
brains.
and the bandits
Do the end
is
again.
a 14. How many are out there? 5?
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Whatever it is, I'm imagining that's the music as like chiming along as I'm going down.
All right, can you help
So
me out
funny, we
here?
can't
We've got
think
Gyrus first, followed by Baz.
Gyrus isn't up there.
Oh, for some reason it fell off.
Well, I wasn't around last week.
That's why. All right, followed by Baz, followed by Enemy 1, then Simone, then Endymion.
Got it.
Very good. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Please
swing.
stop that now.
This is where you are. This is the situation. We've got bandits who are about to swarm Gyrus and peel the metal off of his bones and sell it for scrap.
Okay.
First up is Gyrus.
I'm gonna swing at.
One of them. Which one?
Is the leader within range? The one who was
there's
talking?
not really a leader.
The one who was
multiple
talking.
people. Multiple people.
Okay.
We'll say that this one is the one who is
Sure.
doing most
I'm
of
gonna
this.
swing at him
Okay.
with my sword. That's a
The
22
sword.
to hit.
Plenty. AC's 12.
Nice. And that is 9 slashing damage with my first attack.
Okay.
And I have a second attack, and that is 15 to hit. And that is max damage, 11 slashing
How
damage.
do you kill this guy?
The first slash cuts across his chest, And then the second one is just a stab right through it. And as I pull my sword out, I say, "Ha-ha! Righteous justice has been brought upon you. The judgment of Torm. All you cower in despair."
And all the bandits were like, "You fucking..." Baz, you're up.
Great. I'm gonna shoot.
All good.
It's fine. We're the same person. We're
No,
twins.
I should know this. Simone is pale, which makes sense. Baz is tanned, which makes sense. Actually, does it? You're in the shadows all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I get them backwards all the time.
Yeah.
We just couldn't find twins.
That's okay.
Pictures of twins.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll Photoshop you to be paler in that photo. We'll make a new one.
Thanks. Good.
You know what? Put Shannon's face next to this
No, stop.
on my side and her side on this side.
That would make sense.
Anyway,
That would help me.
Moving
Or I could just say Shannon. Okay, go ahead.
Hilarious.
Good talk. I'm
Good.
glad we worked through that.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot with this guy with my longbow.
Okay.
We're within 150 feet,
Oh,
right?
Yes,
Yes,
totally. You're like at
Absolutely
50.
so.
Oh fuck. A 10 to hit is the first one.
Not enough. 12 to hit.
Okay. So neither hit.
just shoot through.
You know what?
Roll
I'm gonna
twice.
use my
Our
inspiration.
element of surprise gone.
Using my inspiration. That
Okay.
works. Okay.
To roll.
Okay. How about a 17 to hit?
12 to
That
hit
hits.
is
Okay,
very
great.
easy.
Great. So 1d8. Is this starting with a 1 there? 1d8. 4 plus 4. Okay, so 8 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
To which one?
This guy.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
I'm gonna move up a little bit too. Can I move like kind of so I can see them both?
Like there?
Yeah, that seems good.
All right. So you hear the bandit say, "He's not alone."
No, he's not.
Oh,
right.
I have Torm with me.
These two.
Also, other people. No, Torm is one.
These two
The
turn
god
around.
himself.
Right.
This guy comes up behind you over here, and to get advantage, this guy's gonna move right there. This guy's gonna move.
He was not in range.
He was not. No.
No, what?
He moved right up on you,
10,
Well, you did shoot him, so he's going in the direction of the arrow.
and it's his turn.
30. Fuck it. Right there. That's fine.
Son of a
You need to be
bitch.
in spaces for me to know. He needs to be underneath this tree. They don't have advantage, but they're going to be surrounding you. Okay. These guys have advantage. Those guys do not.
They don't? Why not?
They're not exactly
Oh,
opposite.
okay.
A lot of people don't even use the flanking, but I like the flanking.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Oh, good.
It works towards
You guys use it all
We
the
use it a
time.
lot. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay. So, against Sir Gyrus, advantage. That is they pull out their scimitars and start hacking and slashing at you.
What about Satine?
They start hacking and slashing at Satine instead. Just
No one
kidding.
wants that.
Why'd you say it out loud? All right,
I don't
20
know.
to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. That is 4 slashing damage
More like 1.
for the first guy.
Am I right?
18 to hit.
Nope, 19 is
Okay. The other one hits you, but it just bounces right off of your shield.
Ah!
All right, the next two are attacking you. That is going to be 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 4 slashing damage. And the other one is a 7 to hit,
No.
so he misses with his.
Back here, you cowards! Running away from me? Pay no
All
attention to
right,
the
that
woman behind the
is
tree.
the little bandits. Kelsey.
Shriek. I'm going to aim at the one. This fell.
Okay.
Yeah, get him.
Right next to us. Yes.
Get him.
Get him.
Go get.
Is it worth pulling my hex out for these? I feel like they're gonna die real quick. No, we're just gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Listen, get him.
We're gonna get him. 18 to hit.
Plenty. 12 to
Ooh,
hit.
here comes 2 Eldritch Blast beams. How exciting.
Ooh, I love that.
You have to roll for each.
You have to roll an attack for each one.
Ooh, how exciting. Can I do that first or second?
Just roll the damage for this first one.
Okay. Rolling for the first one.
You might kill him.
1d10 damage.
Plus charisma.
Plus 4. Yeah, exactly. 13 damage.
Which one did you hit?
The one to the left. Oh, yeah, closer to me.
Okay, yeah.
Eat him!
That
He
was
gets-
beam 1.
He gets squeezed like Play-Doh through a hand.
Love it. Okay, now I'm gonna. So my left hand beam hit him.
I
Now
yell,
my right hand.
"Eat
beam. Eat him!
Eat him, Simone!
20 to hit! Yes!
Critical! Wait, that's a critical?
No.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20. But I rolled a 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Holy shit's that?
Yes!
So I see you hit, or they hit you and just
Thanks,
such
girl!
fast Eldritch Blast. Oh, I love
Worm
this.
is not associated
Nice.
with that.
Endymion?
Seeing that happen, I'm like, these guys aren't that bad. Alright,
Fireball, probably.
fireball. Yeah, fireball.
No, Satine!
Satine!
I was going to tell you to run, but now I'm just going to fireball the guy behind you.
Mhm.
Firebolt! Let's do this, baby. Fuck! 4 plus 7.
Oh,
11
so close.
Just barely misses.
Boo!
Okay, that's your turn.
I believe.
Are you gonna move at all, or just stay put?
I mean, I'm kind of just like behind this tree,
Okay.
taking some cover.
So Dyrus.
Alright, the one in front of
Okay.
attack. Oh! Natural 1.
You drop your sword. You're gonna dismount.
I will dismount, but because I'm bored to the saddle, that only takes 5 feet of movement, so I can
Okay.
easily dismount.
Oh my god, I love it.
I will pick up the sword.
Okay.
I will glare at it for a moment,
You
and
moved
then
10 feet to move, 5 to move down, and 5 to move up.
I will attack again.
Okay.
16.
Yes.
So, and that's 8 slashing.
Okay. He is hurt. Definitely gushing blood, but not hurt, not
Alright.
killed. Baz.
Hey,
If you can I speak for a
this
moment?
guy?
Sure.
Okay.
I will spare your life
Oh, that's nice.
if you tell me what I want to know.
Okay, you're up. He says that out loud. Go ahead.
Oh,
So it's your turn.
okay. I'm gonna shoot this one. Fuck me. Okay, so the first one misses. All of my
You're like, fuck that. Coming at him.
none of mine hits because all of my d20s are in timeout.
They're
Level
just,
2
you know,
and a 3.
they're warning shots.
Yeah, they're warning.
They're intimidation shots.
Yeah,
really.
see, we're trying to, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so seeing
Can't
that
be good
his
all the
entire team has been completely wiped out without any effect whatsoever, he is going to run as fast as he can. You can command your horse to kick him
Oh.
Yeah!
as he runs behind it.
Sure.
Do that!
Satine!
Satine.
Satine!
Oh, critical!
Ah! Pew, 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 pew.
What is the damage
So
on
that's-
that?
That is 2d4 plus 4
Shit,
Plus
that's kind of a
8.
lot.
plus 8.
It's
So-
kind
I'm
of
gonna
a...
horse kick the head off of this guy.
Don't
Oh,
run
I
behind
rolled
horses.
minimum. That's 6.
But truly
so
don't. That's bad.
6 plus 8 is 14.
Yeah, you kick the head off of this guy.
Holy shit!
Wow, Satine.
Satine,
That's not real.
Satine, you serve Torm well.
You be careful with horses.
All right, so the last bandit standing drops his scimitar.
He's
says,
like, oh fuck.
"All right,
Seriously.
All right. What do you want to know?
Are there more of you?
Yeah, lots.
Where are they?
At the camp.
And where is the camp?
It's about, I don't know, 1,000 feet that way.
Oh, not very far at all.
No, not really.
Are there defenses? Do you have people stationed as guards?
Yeah, there's some archers around.
Did you happen to accost a particular merchant by the name of Alda?
I don't know what the fuck his name was.
Hmm.
But are you talking about that?
and he points over to the burnt cart.
Yes, that would be the one.
Yeah, that was
I
us.
assume that was you.
That was us.
I might do my due diligence before I accuse anyone of anything. Now, the way I see it, you have two options here.
I'll take the better one.
The better one
Give us the
would be...
things back. And
That-
300 gold.
the better option would
You
be...
guys can move forward. It doesn't actually matter. Combat's over. Sorry.
The better option would be for you to forsake these criminal ways and return to a life of purity.
You got it. And he turns around and starts walking away.
It is extremely
Hey,
rude to
hey,
walk
hey.
away while someone is speaking to you.
Well, you just said that I should go.
I did not mean right this moment. I was in the middle of a sentence.
Pardon me.
Don't let the children get away with that either. You will wait here. Satine will watch you.
I don't know what that means.
Satine is my noble steed.
The horse neighs.
The horse is gonna watch me.
Horse
You saw
wins.
what the horse did to your companion.
He kicked it because it was right behind him.
You should see it.
Well, yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll be watched by the horse. That sounds great.
And after we deal with your camp, then perhaps you can... I've never done this before, but I suppose you can be our prisoner and we will bring you to Ouversea.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah!
And 300 gold.
Let's tie him up! rope.
Yep.
Oh, he just didn't say anything about rope.
I did not say anything about rope.
He didn't say anything about rope.
I mean, do you want to be tied to the tree or hung from the tree?
Uh-oh.
Dealer's choice.
I guess two.
It's a good choice.
Okay.
All right.
Satine,
So you tie him up to the tree.
To the tree.
keep an eye on him, Satine.
Satine Winnie's like, yeah.
You're a good horse.
We'll,
I am a good horse.
maybe go up to Potion Dude. Write down his name.
Alda. For
Alda.
fuck's sake. Like Alan Alda.
I think it was Sageview, not for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's Alda Sadrian.
We'll tell him the plan. We
Same.
know where the camp is. We're gonna go deal with the camp.
Whatever you suggest. As I said, if you return my goods to me, then you'll be honored with those items.
There's gotta be a better way to get this guy to give us these goods without attacking a whole camp of bandits. Thoughts?
I think the best way would be to exact righteous justice.
Everybody's going with Sir
we just-
Gyrus, righteous justice.
Should we
That's
just
what we're
intimidate
doing?
him to go back and grab those things and come back?
I mean, someone's gotta go with him.
Fair.
Well, okay. Alright, fine. Into battle we go.
Yeah.
These fellas
Okay.
are quite
All
easy.
right, I'm gonna. Gyrus is going to
Anarchy.
pick up the first bandit that the one on the scooter. I'm gonna carry that one with me.
Okay.
Oh, as like a trophy?
To like
Nice, Gyrus!
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Go ahead and uncover that map there.
Oh, this is the bandit place. Encampment.
right.
Bandits live there.
Encampo.
All right. It's rocky cliffs all around,
Okay.
by like a few hundred, maybe a couple hundred feet, into this little circle-ish area.
Mhm.
And so the only entrance is through that front area where you'll see these carved logs in sort of a fence.
Nice. Cute little entrance.
So that is where we'll pick up for next session.
Oh.
I do have a question.
Sure.
Do you still have your Pass Without Trace going?
Yeah,
How long does it last?
an hour.
Plenty of time.
We could do the same kind of thing. Like I'll walk up with the corpse and be like, "I got this for you,"
Give me the shit.
and
Or whatever.
then you guys can be like ready to go.
Sweet.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Go ahead and
You guys drop this.
Did you take damage?
Yeah.
She did.
roll a
Roll a
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I always forget those things. Thank you for keeping me honest.
16?
Plenty. Cool. You maintain it. All right. put
I will
these
say the
three.
horse
This
still-
is the dead
Yeah.
bandit.
Oh, gotcha.
Wherever you think they might go. We'll move the trees around a little bit in the front.
I am gonna say that Satina's not with us because
Oh yeah,
she is watching.
Satina's.
Oh right.
She's watching the bandit,
Okay.
Who's tied to the tree?
Mhm.
That's smart.
and she's turned so that her back is to the bandit, turned just in case she needs to kick
Yeah,
or,
that's smart.
or poop.
Or bite.
All
Not
right.
bite. Doesn't make
And
sense.
we'll
Oh, no.
we'll put your people where they need to go for next session at the start of next session.
Yeah, we get
Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for us this evening.
All right.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Wonderful.
We're off
Good
to
night.
bandit camp.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Until
Good
next session.
night.